Broadcasting Company. Ang Dibisyon ng Biliran Alternative Learning System kasama ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon at kaagapay ang pamahalaan ng probinsya ng Biliran ay buong pusong inihahandog ang programang pangradyo na pinamagatang ALS RADYO ESKWELA. Ito ay inyong mapapakinggan tuwing Lunes at Biyernes sa ganap na alas 11 hanggang alas 11:30 ng umaga dito lamang sa 103.9 Radyo Natin FM. Walang makahahadlang, walang maiiwan sa alternative learning system. Tiyak na may pag-asa, sama-samang lilipad para maabot ang pangarap sa hamong kinakaharap. Patuloy na aangat, edukasyon para sa lahat, sulong edukalidad. Ito ang DepEd ALS RADYO ESKWELA ng Dibisyon ng Biliran.
Good morning, Biliran! Good morning, dear listeners and followers of Biliran Division Alternative Learning System School on Air. I am Teacher Judith, one of your hosts for today's episode of ALS RADYO ESKWELA. We are now broadcasting live in 103.9 Radyo Natin FM, and you can also watch us live on the Facebook page of 103.9 Radyo Natin FM Nabal Biliran. My co-pilot for today's episode is a handsome ALS mobile teacher from Colaba District, Sir Eric Francisco. Hello, Sir Eric. Good morning.
Good morning to Ma'am Judith, to our dear listeners, especially our ALS learners, and our co-ALS implementers, good morning. I am glad to be here with you today, Ma'am Judith, for another enjoyable and informative discussion. To our dear learners, prepare your notebook and ballpen and be ready to take note of the important details while we are discussing. Make sure that you are in a comfortable place, ready your mind, and open your ears, and we're ready to go.
That is right, Sir Eric. For today's episode, we're going to talk on a very timely topic. Nowadays, accessing information from different multimedia outlets is very common. Because of pandemic, people are required to stay at home. No classes, works are almost done at home, businesses are done online, so the social media or the internet becomes the number one source of information and communication. People become digitally inclined, relying mostly of their works on cell phones, laptop, and other digital technologies. This morning, we will be discussing about the advantages and disadvantages of using mobile devices. Again, our lesson for today is about advantages and disadvantages of using mobile devices.
That is right, Ma'am Judith. But before we start our discussion, let us first read the question for Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo.
Yes, Sir Eric. And a reminder to our learners, listeners, and followers, the first person to text or comment the answer will be given 50 pesos worth of load. Sponsored by one of our ALS implementer here in the Division of Biliran, Sir Ronaldo Milnosa. Thank you so much for the load, Sir Ronaldo Milnosa.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Ronaldo. And now, here is our question for our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo.
It is a piece of portable electronic equipment that can connect to the internet. An example of this is a smartphone or tablet computer. Again, it is a piece of portable electronic equipment that can connect to the internet. An example of this is a smartphone or a tablet computer.
Text your name, address, and correct answer to 0935 3958 Again, text your name, address, and correct answer to 0935 39 58990. And for those who are watching us live on Radio Natin Facebook page, you can type your name, address, cell phone number, and correct answer on the comment box. Again, for those who are watching us live on Radio Natin Facebook page, you can write your name, address, cell phone number, and correct answer on the comment box. The first to give the correct answer will receive 50 pesos worth of load.
Dear learners, listen attentively to our discussion so you can give the correct answer. And if you think you already know the answer, feel free to send your answer to our number 0935-3958-990 or type your answer in the comment box if you are watching us live on Facebook.
That is right, Ma'am Jode. So, dear learners, lend us your ears, have your mind open, and listen attentively to our discussion. So you will not only know the correct answer for our question, but you will also learn what are the advantages and disadvantages of having mobile devices. But before we proceed, let us listen first to the dialogue between Jerry and Mia. Are you now ready to listen? Excellent! Let us now listen to the dialogue.
Hi, Jerry.
Hello, Mia.
Have you bought your cell phone, Jerry?
Yes, Mia. Do you know there are so many uses of cell phone?
Can you explain it to me?
It has made communication easy and economical. With just one message, it can make a contact with the whole world, especially in case of emergency. It also provides us with additional features like camera, time, games, dictionaries, etc. And wait, there's more. Now, the use of email and internet is also available on mobile phones.
Dear friend, you do know that the mobile phone has a dark side as well. Some people misuse the mobile phones in different ways.
Yes, some people do not keep it as a need but as a passion.
Use of mobile phone by students and youngsters are somewhat different. Most of the youngsters today are seen busy with their mobile devices and often waste time.
That's true. They do not concentrate on their studies. Some are also seen involved in immoral activities.
Do you know that for the last few years, mobile phones were used in robbery, kidnapping, and many other acts of terrorism?
Yes. In line with this, we should always use mobile phone in a positive way. We should use it to help us and not to harm others.
Based on the dialogue, can you cite some advantages of using mobile devices? Correct! Some of the advantages in using mobile devices are: first, it is a source of information and communication. Second, it is used for entertainment. Third, to connect with relatives on social media. And fourth, it can help us in emergency situation. Did you get it? That's good.
In the dialogue, it also cited the disadvantages of mobile devices, right? What are those disadvantages that have been mentioned in the dialogue? Correct. Some of the disadvantages of using the mobile devices are: first, it is a disturbing device. Second, it can waste our time and immoral activities.
As we go on with our discussion, we will learn more about the advantages and disadvantages of using mobile devices. Are you still with us, dear learners? Are you still there listening to us? Very good. Then let's continue with our exciting and informative discussion.
Here are the advantages of using mobile devices. First, It is a source of information. Mobile devices have internet accessing capabilities. Students can easily access different kinds of educational websites, applications, and other social media platforms where they can get the needed information or data for their research or other education-related works. Again, a mobile device is a source of information.
Second is source of communication. With the use of mobile devices like mobile smartphones, it becomes easy for many people to communicate with their families and relatives. Nowadays, mobile devices are very compact and easy to use with lots of features and applications that can be used in communicating with others. Again, a mobile device can be a source of communication.
The third advantage of using mobile devices is for entertainment. People of any age uses mobile phones for entertainment, like watching movies, news and talk shows, listening to music, playing games, and more. Other people use mobile phones in scrolling their Facebook or other social media platforms. Again, the third advantage of using mobile devices is for entertainment.
Fourth advantage is to connect with relatives on social media. People use their mobile phones in updating their relatives by posting pictures of their activities and capturing the views around them. In this way, they can update their friends and relatives on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Again, the fourth advantage of using a mobile device is to connect with relatives on social media. Did you understand? That's good.
Now, for the fifth advantage of using mobile devices is promoting business via smartphones. Promoting a business with the use of smartphones is also a great benefit of today's businessmen. It helps the entrepreneurs to promote their business online. Did you get it? Again, the fifth advantage of using a mobile device is promoting business via smartphones.
For the sixth advantage of using mobile devices is for people's safety. New mobile smartphones have GPS and it gives us information about our current location and destination. Rescuer can easily detect our location in case we encounter an accident and we need their help. Again, an advantage of having a mobile device is for people's safety.
In case of emergency, people can use their mobile phone in contacting proper authorities that can help them. The seventh advantage of using a mobile device is for emergency services. If someone got sick or have an accident, they can use their mobile phones in contacting someone for help or the rescuer. Again, the seventh advantage of having a mobile device like a smartphone is for emergency services. Understood? Very good!
And the eighth and last advantage of using a mobile device is saving and making money. With the use of your mobile smartphone, you can make money like in blogging, taking photographs to sell, making videos for YouTube, promote your business wherein people can offer different kinds of things through mobile phones. They can shop and buy through online without going out of this house and wasting their time in going to the malls or groceries. Again, another advantage of using a mobile device is saving and making money.
Were you able to follow the advantages of using the mobile devices? Very good! Let's try to recall those mentioned advantages once again. First, source of information. Second, source of communication. Third, is for entertainment. Fourth, to connect with relatives on social media. Fifth, promote business via smartphones. Sixth, for people's safety. 24/7 for emergency services. And lastly, saving and making money.
That is right, Sir Eric. Do you know that despite of the advantages of mobile devices, there are disadvantages of using it? Yes, here are some disadvantages of mobile devices. 1. It is a disturbing device because people use mobile phones while working, eating, walking, studying, talking to others, and also while driving. Using mobile phones too much can put some lives in danger. Again, mobile device is a disturbing device.
Not just that, Ma'am Judith. Accidents and health issues are also one of the disadvantages of mobile devices. People are addicted to mobile phones. Most road accidents happen due to use of mobile phones while driving. Moreover, lack of exercise at an early age causes lots of health issues and may lead to some mental disorders like anxiety, anger, depression, tension, and more. Did you get it? Accidents and health issues are disadvantages of using too much of mobile devices.
Next, Sir Eric, is waste of time. People nowadays tend to put more time in using their mobile devices rather than using it as a means of finishing their work or projects. They forgot to do their work or assigned tasks because of giving more time in scrolling their mobile devices. Did you get it? That's good.
Privacy and security problems are also one of the disadvantages of using mobile devices. For security issues, some of the applications needed different types of permissions to run, which synchronize various types of hardware and software permission. Loss of money, image, respect, and some people attempt suicide due to their privacy loss. If an individual has a security problem, his or her privacy will be exposed. Again, privacy and security problem is a disadvantages of using a mobile device.
And the last disadvantage of using a mobile device is that it can be used to bully someone online or what we call cyberbullying. Research shows that most teenagers and students get cyberbullied by using mobile phones. Mostly teenagers use mobile phones for treating and bullying their peers and friends. Sometimes, cyberbullying becomes a very dangerous. It can put someone's life in danger. Did you understand? Very good.
Did you understand all the disadvantages of using the mobile devices? That's great. What are those again? That's correct. The disadvantages of using too much mobile devices are: it is a disturbing device. It can cause accidents and health issues. It is a waste of time, a privacy and security problems. And lastly, cyberbullying.
Now, to find out what you have learned, we will have a short activity. Get your pen and paper. Okay, are you ready? I will read the questions or the situation twice before you write your answer, and here's the direction of what you are going to do. Listen carefully to the situation or questions that will be read. Write and discuss why it is an advantage or disadvantage in using the mobile devices. Again, listen carefully to the situation or questions that will be read and write and discuss why it is an advantage or disadvantage. Okay? Are you now ready?
Number 1. Nilo uses his phone to save an embarrassing photo of his friend and post it online. Again, Nilo uses his phone to save an embarrassing photo of his friends and post it online.
Number 2. Betty is a 7-year-old girl that uses her phone to communicate with her parents. Once again, Betty is a 7-year-old girl that uses her phone to communicate with her parents.
Number 3. James uses his computer in order to hack the account of his enemy and spread online bad rumors about him. I repeat, James uses his computer in order to hack the account of his enemy and spread online a bad rumor about him.
For number 4, in order to answer her assignment, Sheila uses her laptop to search needed information online. Once again, in order to answer her assignment, Sheila uses her laptop to search the needed information online.
And for number 5, Amparo witnessed an accident earlier this morning and reported it to the health center using her mobile phone. I repeat, Amparo witnessed an accident earlier this morning and reported it to the health center using her mobile phone.
How was it? Were you able to answer all the questions? That's good. Now, let's try to find out if your answers are correct. Ready? Okay.
Number 1. Nilo uses his phone to save an embarrassing photo of his friend and post it online. The answer is correct. Disadvantages. Because he used his phone to embarrass his friend. For number 2, Beauty is a 7-year-old girl that uses her phone to communicate with her parents. The answer is correct. It is an advantage. Because Beauty uses her phone to communicate with her parents. And for the number 3, James uses his computer in order to hack the account of his enemy and spread online a bad rumor about him. The answer is very good. It is a disadvantage. Because James uses his laptop in a bad way by spreading online bad rumors about his enemy.
Let's continue for the 4th number. In order to answer her assignment, Sheila uses her laptop to search the needed information online. The answer is yes, it is an advantage because Sheila used her laptop to answer her assignment. And for the 5th number, the answer is correct. It is also an advantage because Amparo, who witnessed an accident earlier that morning, uses her phone to report the accident to the health center to ask for help. Very good.
Now, count the number of your correct answer. If you were able to get 5 points and above, that's great. But if you got 2 points and below, don't worry because we still have another activity. Just do your best so you can get a higher score. Do you understand? Alright.
And for your final activity, ready your pen and paper because you are going to discuss the answer why the following situations are advantages or disadvantages in using mobile devices. Again, you are going to discuss the answer why the following situations are advantages or disadvantages in using mobile devices. Am I clear? Very good.
Number 1. Leonard is answering his module in science and he finds it difficult. So, he did some research on his mobile phone and downloaded an application that can help him in his studies. Again, Leonard is answering his module in science and he finds it difficult, so he did some research on his mobile phone and downloaded an application that can help him in his studies. Is this an example of advantage or disadvantage? Why?
Number 2. Lelevit's friends came up with the idea of having a coffee in a cafe to unwind and distress themselves from their work. While at the coffee shop, They were stuck to their mobile devices and were not talking to each other. I repeat, Lilibet's friend came up with the idea of having a coffee in a cafe to unwind and distress themselves from their work. While in the coffee shop, they were stuck to their mobile devices and were not talking to each other. Is this an example of advantage or disadvantage in using mobile devices? Why?
And for number 3, Karen wasn't able to pass her module on time because she always uses her mobile phones and playing mobile games. Once more, Karen wasn't able to pass her module on time because she always uses her mobile phones and playing mobile games. What do you think? Is this an example of advantage or disadvantage in using a mobile device? Why?
After answering your activity, wait for your implementer to collect your activity sheets. Did you understand? Great!
And so, dear learners, this is the end of our insightful discussion for today's topic. But before we say goodbye, let us find out first who is the lucky winner of our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo. Ma'am Judith, do we have a winner now?
Yes, Sir Eric. And our winner for today is no other than Leonard Mollies from Biga Maripipi, Biliran. Congratulations! His answer is mobile devices. That's correct. You are a lucky winner of 50 pesos worth of load. Just wait for our staff that will contact you to process your prize.
Alright, congratulations again, Leonard. And for those who are not lucky enough to win today, don't be disappointed for you still have a chance to win our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo contest on our next episode of ALS RADYO ESKWELA this coming Friday, March 12, 2021 at 11 o'clock to 11:30 in the morning. Again, this is Sir Eric Francisco, which leaves you a message. Always remember to help others using our mobile devices and not to harm them. Stay safe and God bless, and good morning, Biliran.
And before we end, a quote from Pia Wurtzbach is, "What I will give you, think before you click." Once again, I'm Teacher Judith Suri saying, thank you and God bless us all.
Dibisyon ng Biliran Alternative Learning System kasama ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon at kaagapay ang pamahalaan ng probinsya ng Biliran ay buong pusong inihahandog ang programang pangradyo na pinamagatang ALS Radio Eskwela. Ito ay inyong mapapakinggan tuwing Lunes at Biyernes sa ganap na alas 11 hanggang